Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well. This is Technical Avant-Garde. Welcome back to the fourth lecture of the Arduino series. In the first lecture, I discussed some answers of the important questions like why Arduino, what is Arduino, and what are the different extensions used in the Arduino. And in second lecture, we turned on and off the onboard LED of Arduino Uno using our first script or first program. Then in third lecture, we enhanced our first code and blinked that LED for the interval of like 1000 milliseconds, 500 milliseconds. And today will be, and also we had done some basics of breadboard. And for the today's lecture, we will be doing some circuitry thing like in the last lecture I told you we will be using the breadboard in the next lecture. So yeah, today is the lecture of using the breadboard. So we will be integrating the breadboard LED with Arduino Uno using some connecting wires and do some coloring stuff like I have RG LED light, RG LED like it used to have two colors like red color and the green color. So we will be doing some great things, and also I'll show you breadboard. I had sacrificed one of my breadboard just to show how metallic plates are connected at the background of the breadboard. So I'll be showing that too. So without wasting time, let's start our fourth lecture of Arduino. So yeah, here is the breadboard. I had shown this breadboards, number of breadboards, like breadboard modules, and the main thing is this. Then I show you the internal. Then I explained you the internal structure of this breadboard. Now it's time to see the physical breadboard. Now you can clearly see in the photo, the photo shows the picture shows here is the front view of the breadboard, and the this side view picture shows you the back view or the original view of the breadboard. So you can see these are these points, these vertical points in the picture as well are connected like this. Like I zoom is this, like these pictures are these pins are connected like vertically. All the pins, these all five pins in the each column are connected vertically. And if I'll say in the case of horizontal, these horizontal lines are connected horizontally. Like you can see clearly these lines, this metallic line, this is the metal line. Yeah, it is connected like this, like all the points are connected in series. Like this is the one of the largest breadboard, so, and one of the oldest one also. So in the oldest one, if there are 10 such pairs of the 5 pins, so out of the 10, 5 are connected to one metal pin and 5 are connected to another metal pin. So you can see there are two lines here, two rows you can say. And so there are two such metal lines which is crossing through this. So yeah, this is the back or back of the breadboard and the original breadboard, how the breadboard works. Like now we will make a small circuit using this breadboard, and I'll be explaining how I'm making that circuit. That circuit includes the again RGLED, some resistors and some connecting wires as, and the Arduino Uno and the breadboard as well. So yeah, let's start our circuitry part. So now I'll be presenting the schematic for today's first circuit. So here's the schematic. In this schematic, I had connected the RGLED's one left leg to the 560 ohm and right leg also to the 560 ohm. Why I had connected the resistance 560 ohm to the legs of red leg or the green leg for of the RGLED, because we are not allowed to provide RG LED or any LED of 560 5 volt, because the allowance of that this diode is less than 5 volt. So there is some allowance of that 5 volt. So using the voltage divider rule, we have to step down that voltage, like we have to down the voltage, or make that 5 voltage to that voltage level which is allowed to pass through the RG LED. So I had calculated through the voltage divider rule and found that 560 ohm resistor is suitable to drop that much voltage so that the RG LED or this diode will not burst out. So now here's our component. This is your RG LED, this is your 560 ohm, this is again your 560 ohm. These are these connecting wires, these are male to male connecting wires. Yeah, these are male to male connecting wires. This is the breadboard, this is the different one which I had not sacrificed, and this is your Arduino Uno with the USB cable. So I'll be connecting all this stuff, all these components according to the schematic. So let's see how I'll connect. I'm connecting this terminal to the second leg, second this leg to the second terminal, pin number 2 of the Arduino Uno, and connecting this leg to the pin number 3 of Arduino Uno, and this to the ground. Here the schematic is done. Yeah, this is your breadboard part. You can clearly see that this is this leg, the resistance, the LED, and this resistance, and this LED part, and this is the 2 and second and third pins of the Arduino Uno, and this is the ground pin. So now I'll be connecting to the to our PC and do the coding stuff. So I'll quickly write the code for the schematic which I had made. So let's start the code. So yeah, the our code is ready with a blink of one color with an interval of 1000 milliseconds, or you can say 1 second. So let's build our code, burn our code into our Arduino IDE, and I'll verify or first upload the directly upload the code. First we have to check. Yeah, port 3 is already com3 is already selected. So yeah, code is uploading. I hope there will be no errors. Yeah, it is about done uploading. Yeah, it's done uploading. Now you can clearly see in the side video, like the color, red color and the green color is blinking with an interval of 1000 milliseconds or 1 millisecond, 1 second. And if you want to change the interval, so I'll change to 500 milliseconds. So let's see what can happen. So yeah, now again build the code, burn the code. So now yeah, now LED is blinking with a rate of 500 milliseconds. Like green color is switching to red color, and red color back to green color with an interval of 500 milliseconds or half a second. Thanks for watching. If you found this lecture interesting, then please let me know in the comment section. And if you have any doubts regarding last 3 lectures including this lecture, then do ask in the comment section. I will definitely respond to your doubts. So yeah, that's it. Stay safe, stay healthy. Meet you in the next lecture. Bye.